Hi, everybody. My pleasure to be here in this outlet. I'm going to present my group. This is confirmed by Marvel Lenny Rodriguez, Mercy Patricia Osorio, Mariana Alexandra Bajonero, Francisco Javier Alcalá, and me, Liliana Patricia Fernández.
Today, we're going to talk about the problem in the United States and the other countries. The violence and abuse of power are stronger every day in many countries. The most cruel thing about this is to see how the government ignores these actions and without excuse me or justice will be done, which is the answer that they give. Everything remains the same, and cases of racism, inequality, and corruption continues every day.
Thank you, Marvel. Welcome to Liliana. What do you think about the definition, the racism?
Thank you, Mariana. I can say that in general, racism is a prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism by an individual, community, or institution against a person or people on the basis of their membership of a particular racial or ethnic group. Typically, one is a monetary or marginalized. In general, I consider that it is a great measure towards tolerance, respect, and all those values must be had as human beings. Discrimination is a negative factor in society, a great problem that has been present for many years, um, for which equality is sought.
Thank you, Liliana. Murphy, what do you think of the problem?
Okay, thank you, Mariana. In general, the video in recent years, there has been a warning about police brutality and the excessive use of force by police officers. In this time, African Americans in the youth status and has call on the states to ensure Americans that these events are prevent, investigation, prosecute, and punish head the excessive use of force, in particular in state, urban civilians, raises problem of racial discrimination and occurs in a premises legal. Everyone that always for the sexy use for force. The President Trump had the opportunity to show some leadership, but was instigating violence in his time, June, black and brown men. Racial discrimination in the criminal justice system, from the time for arresting to criminal trials and sentencing, as well as unique sentencing and our presentation of African Americans and other historical marginally growth in correctional facilities and prison, the concern that they account for racial inequalities in the number and type of arrestee in the use continuous serious. It is observed that the situation is closely related to discrimination in police control, which facilitates inequalities in justice decision criminal for African Americans. Some racial difference or the cause of inequality, economic, cultural, political, and stable of the African American population.
Thank you, Mary. We are going to talk about the protests because it's very interesting in the program. The racism is the problem in the United States is the long time. Cosplay process. This is the weight which on the community of color. 6. Social just. 6. That the bad office level and the no use force again that the community. There are many hosts of the discriminations of the protests of the voice for the equality. In the Trump administration, many protests had been generated dance that this bad led in the face to social problems of racism. The type of the evident violences and the general others, but notice is the reality feeling. The work is very little, like is very little to put on the systematic. The protests in the way manifests probably lack of education and laboral equality. The main exchange for the gift is the minutes pro protests. The show building about cause and the disasters. But the donor showed his solidarity of the young people of the color who go to the process in the pandemic of the great support in the recourse for the health. Black people are the most affected in this pandemic. This is my opinion. Okay, Francisco, what do you think of the administrations, the Trump administrations?
My opinion about the President Trump's administration is about that don't um, do anything for stop this violence and protests in the United States. Uh, we have ancestor problem with in the century 17 when the African Americans going to states, their position is very low. It's the same timing here is the presentation of we have the same problem because the white people don't hold don't support the African American people is more than they. But for example, I have mentioned it riot and looting is the people make violence by burning houses, stores, cars, and states like here. Protests by here in Colombia, but some people destroy the police cars, banks, everything. In the state is the same, but the ideal and the protest is different here. It don't change the government, but you say that change the treatment to American people and say brown people, for example, Latins or Asiatic people too. The President Trump don't do anything to stop this.
Thank you, Francisco.
Go ahead,
We
go
are
ahead, Maria.
going to conclude.
Sorry, go ahead. Say again, please. Mariana. Mariana,
Thank you.
can you hear me?
We concluded. Yes, we concluded. The United States is the national with the fear thought, but with very American racism. The Trump administration doesn't not support the community of colors. Canada greater social regions, which they reflect in the many populares, included police office. The community of color raised its voices with the protests to have a more equality life. How this will change when politics learns think about the level playing field. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Goodbye.
This is a say goodbye for the group. Thank you very much for your time and have fun.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye, thank you.
Bye, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.